Thank you for joining me. Here we are again with the BiomedRx Peak Performance Protocol as always. Sometimes we get started a little late in the day and I had some work to do. Shout out to Lindsay, Nicole, and Mecca, my angels. Thank you for doing a great job for BiomedRx Incorporated. And so I don't mind taking a day and focusing on helping to empower you ladies with what you're doing, and I just want you to know that I appreciate you. So anyway, back to the protocol. All right. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Devin Lockett. I am a healthcare technology management specialist and a holistic health guru. The Peak Performance Protocol is a protocol that I developed over the last 8 years as the proprietor of the BiomedRx Health Center. There's an idiot behind me, you have to forgive me. The Peak Performance Protocol includes not only exercise, as you can see, but also supplementation with such things as Ormus, monatomic gold, DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, Haritaki, which is Kadukai podi in India, which is the dried pulp of the fruit from the Terminalia chibula plant, such things as bentonite clay, milorganite, which is another name for bentonite clay, which is a great detoxifier, especially with reference to heavy metal toxins, and diatomaceous earth. Anyway, there are a lot of things. If you follow BiomedRx TV on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of supplements and a lot of different tips, health tips that I present as part of an overall lifestyle called the BiomedRx Peak Performance Protocol. It's something that you can do, you can apply to your life, and it also includes advanced things, advanced technologies such as neurofeedback and biomagnetic paratherapy to address particular issues or to help regulate the neocortex or help rid the neocortex of dysregulation. This is something that can be used effectively to address autism, ADD, ADHD, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, stress, depression, a host of other conditions, insomnia, bruxism, teeth grinding. A lot of issues can be addressed very effectively with neurofeedback, but neurofeedback can also be used to train the brain into a state of peak performance so that you can access the zone, what we call the zone or the flow state with ease. So anyway, ponder that. I have backstrokes to do, reverse breaststrokes. And you can hear the ramblings of an idiot in my gym.
This guy, all right, $200. I mean, it's nasty. Yeah, they give you everything you've been told, no lies. No bullshit here. No lies. I gotta see the shit through it. That's why you're a phony. Like, they know you're a phony and smell you, dude. I can smell you. You just say a couple words right there. Oh, dude. I'm very careful who I deal with here. I'm talking to people here, not to know these people for years. I know, man. They push me, you know. The thing is, the less people you know, the less fun.
Oh, your body?
So hot. Something you're going to shop, but like, you say you're fucking the back of Becky.
That's what I was saying. Sorry, because like I never.
Oh, for real? That's the kind of shit that affects you, like,
Josh has never been.
I know, but that's the kind of thing that gets you sick, I guess. What environment were you in before?
Well, but I did that because I just was next to I think that was actually good for me. Oh, I've never seen smooth.
Like I said, man, cats, hell, should exist, and it's a lot of I'll leave it at that, man.
I was like scared to death for it. I was 9, like 7. Yeah, I fell into bullshit. My other brother fell into bullshit. My dad was saving him. I fell into, and I fell into the 6 feet. And you know, nobody would do what they said. So I was like, yeah, sure, yeah. I said, okay, so I'm going to walk there. So I walked over and the other people.
Yeah, the same shit that's always happening. He's already scared. He has no control over the conversation. I was just trying to get
Oh man, here we are. I guess you guys overheard a very interesting conversation. For some reason, they decided to stand right over my phone to talk about whatever. I guess I'll translate it. I'll translate it into English when I get home. Ay, este mundo se está cambiando demasiado.
Well, he's not dummy. He's intelligent. He's going to speak. That's the lie. He's fucking evil. There you go. Don't say he is intelligent. A lot of evil people there are intelligent. There's like, I mean, Adolf Hitler. They know when they're in this shit. They're fucking, they're highly intelligent. I mean, you go to Hitler, you go to Goebbels. I mean, Goebbels, yeah. These people are not, they are intelligent, man. Boring, these are not dummies, man. God, they're shit. They're like, I mean, they're doing maybe.
All right. Well, I guess words of wisdom after the first set. Eat your vegetables, especially your cruciferous vegetables and fruits. I think I'm going to have some broccoli today. Yeah, I'm in the mood for broccoli. Oh man! Between all of the noise, I hope that YouTube gives us subtitles to everything that's being said on this video today. This is very interesting. I normally never come this late. I normally come at 5 in the morning, 5:30, 4:30 sometimes, and get started. And then sometimes I'll still stay kind of late, you know, even if I get started nice and early. I enjoy being a gym rat, to be perfectly honest with you. I enjoy the concept of wasting time in the gym, working on my health, you know, a little bit at a time. I think everybody should do that. And look at it as a selfish indulgence and treat it as such, and treat yourself to this selfish indulgence as much as you can, as frequently as you can. Rigorous, intense exercise. Train yourself to exhaustion. The best sleep you get, right, is when you combine sleepiness, tiredness, which is basically fatigue, and exhaustion. Because if you're sleepy and fatigued, which most of us are at the end of the day, you may not get the deep delta sleep that you need in order to replenish your brain with endorphins and fluids that you need. So it's good to get yourself exhausted at least once a day. Yeah.
Right, so David Bowie says, hell, people that are scared of hell, it's for people that, there's people that because they talk about like hell, and he says that the people that are scared of it, it's like because they haven't like the people that have seen it. Was that? Well, the people that are not scared of hell is because they've been there. It's the ones that haven't been there that are scared of it. You know what I'm saying? The ones that have seen it, they're like, okay, they've already been there. That's what I'm saying. You can Google it. David Bowie's a genius, obviously. Like, all of you know who the guy is. And he's like, and his shit is like, he's definitely a religion artist. Not a phony, like just a people artist. Yeah. Like, he's a real artist, man. Look at the fucking guy. His painting is an album. He's a real fucking deal. Okay? And like, he's like Prince, a real artist. I mean, he's playing. He's playing this shit. Chris is doing this shit. He talks about all this shit, man. It's like, what? He's got the guy, right? Like, he's doing right music. He's doing three instruments, right music. But what I'm getting at is like, it's crazy, man. The world we live in. It's a circus freak show. It is. They're not waiting to go. They saw nothing. Like Donald Trump's going to say, it's all going to say, so you're not so fucking nervous. But you want to see it. He's going to do that movie with you.
Yes. This feels good. Now, speaking of supplementation, I have decided to cycle back on with Ormus, orbitally reorganized monoatomic substances. And I want you guys to look up a gentleman by the name of Adolf Radius Huxley, who I guess you could say discovered or rediscovered Ormus. Ormus is written about in the Bible. It's written about in the sacred texts of many religions. It's known as mana. It's been used by shaman to communicate with the gods. It helps to focus the mind. Has a lot of properties. Has a lot of psychic and spiritual properties, and too many for me to go into here. But yes, I have begun another cycle of Ormus. It's good when you're taking Ormus to take it under the tongue, right? Let it soak in, and then swallow, drink some water, get it down. Take it on an empty stomach. Avoid alcohol. You're going to avoid a lot of impurities, a lot of toxins. I just did an hour in the sauna after lifting weights for an hour. So you're going to want to do things like that. It opens the mind, it awakens the mind, it sharpens the mind, it sharpens the senses. You know, I was noticing the smell of the leather on my weight gloves for the first time, right? While I was lifting today, while I was doing curls. And I was, wow, it's funny because it increases the sensitivity of your senses, right? It raises it heightens your senses. So I've had a lot of good insights with Ormus. I've had a lot of good creativity taking Ormus. And it's something that you should cycle on and off. You know, you should allow your body to relax. It's made from salts, so it's about as natural as you can get. Please look at my videos on BiomedRx TV on YouTube concerning Ormus or monatomic gold. And also look at the videos about binaural beats, sound and binaural beats, because I'm going to be talking about that on tonight's live. We're going to be looking into the Gateway experience from the Monroe Institute. So I want you to look that up before I go live this evening.
So basically, you know, you're going to take all these drugs because your fucking life is nothing. You essentially almost only want to kill yourself, you want to numb yourself because you're fucking meaningless. You're fucking nothing. Makes sense, right? See? That's why I like talking to people because everybody has a perspective. But you understand where I'm coming from. Totally, right? Okay. Like for me, for being 36, it's not about how old you are, it's about fucking caring. American way is like, hey, Frank's not looking, let's fuck with the ass. That's the American way. We don't work together with the Chinese or the culture, European. And I'm from America. I'm from Belgium. I'm from Belgium. Yeah, I was telling one of my friends. Yeah, people like it inside. They like to get off. They like to work hard now. That's some productivity. Productivity. Hey, like they do it. Yeah, and then they go. I know about that. Yeah. They're soulless. Well, because America's a corporation. Yeah. They're a corporation. Well, they did that. This guy, this guy got sick. They sent them to the doctor, and the doctor said, you're good to go back to work. The same days we have a baby. Like I said, my kids got a kid, you know, right? My girl's pushing me. Like, girl wasn't all like doing like a month and a half on her neck. Like, are you fucking human? Are you fucking human, motherfuckers? Because whoever's in charge is hard to do that. You're not human. It's empathy. You don't have to be right. They have feelings. You're actually human. And if you don't have that, then you're not being like, I'm afraid of gas. Because I can't. That's the American way. I'm fucking ass. I can't. Americans don't work together. They all this individual, all this bullshit. When you come together, I hate that we're a piece of shit. Everybody's scared. Everybody's trying to like, there's a fucking TikTok, Instagram, fucking English shit. And that's why we have a society we live in. Nobody feels like that. That's it. I think it's like this percent for the people I talk to, and I talk to all people in the relationship. I think
All right. So yes, in addition to returning to monatomic gold, returning to Ormus, I'm also returning to the peak performance neurofeedback protocol, synchrony neurofeedback. Synchrony neurofeedback, which is designed to synchronize the hemisphere, the left and right hemispheres of your brain at whatever frequency you train it for. The highest frequency available on Signet software is 50 hertz, and incrementally, 1/4 hertz at a time, I trained myself up to 50 hertz. Once you provoke a shift, we have a saying in neuroscience, shift happens. Once you provoke a shift with repetitive sessions of neurofeedback in close interval, that shift is yours permanently. And it's just like when you learn to ride a bike, it's there forever. Once you learn how to access certain brainwave frequencies, and especially with the two hemispheres of your brain in synchrony, once you train that way with the electronic and mechanical means of neurofeedback, which is also called EEG biofeedback, these changes are permanent. It's just like when you ride a bike. It's just like when you shoot baskets, when you practice shooting basketball until your free throws are spot on and nothing but net. And you can walk away from basketball for years and pick up a ball and still pop it in because it's there, right? With the basketball example, I'm kind of focusing more on the cerebellum, but we train all areas of the brain, all of the hemispheres of the brain. The frontal lobe, the parietal, the temporal lobes, everywhere in the brain, in the occipital lobe, and the cerebellum. So, training the brain to access the higher frequencies, or to access or to stay within the higher frequencies for long periods of time. That's what we call peak performance, or that's what we call the flow state, or being in the zone where the brain is moving at a super high frequency, right, above gamma, right? Gamma is 30 hertz and above. You have delta, which is 0 to 5 hertz, theta, which is around 6, 7, 8 hertz, alpha, which is around 9, 10, 11, 12 hertz, beta, which takes you from like 14 to 20 hertz, high beta, which is where we are when you're focusing or trying to solve a math problem, is around 25 hertz, and above 30 hertz is gamma. So like I said, where I'm training right now is at 50 hertz, and that training allows you not only to access or to have higher levels of stamina and focus and clarity, but it also helps you in the process of using binaural beats to accomplish the gateway process. The gateway process is something that we're going to get into later. Okay, the gateway process is a procedure put together by Bob Monroe, the late Bob Monroe, and the Monroe Institute. Shout out to Bob Monroe, and I'd like you to look for the Monroe Institute channel here on YouTube. The gateway process is very good for self-understanding and understanding what life is all about, what the world is about. And inevitably, you can do such marvelous things as have an out-of-body experience at will, believe it or not. Yeah, you can float up out of your body like a ghost, or be a remote viewer, which is what it's called, remote viewing. And other things like patterning. You can pattern things into your life, like success and whatever. And okay. And of course, that can be combined with psionics and radionics and the use of the Hieronymus machine. But that's for my evening broadcast. So you're going to have to tune in again later on. Oh, yes. So where was I? Yes, psionics, radionics. There's a gentleman by the name of Hieronymus who invented a device, a biomedical device, which is right up my alley, called the Hieronymus machine. This machine became known as a wishing machine later on in history. So I would like you to look up H.G. Hieronymus and look up the Hieronymus machine and look up psionics and radionics, because you're going to need that. You need to study and prepare watching that for my evening broadcast as well. So there you have it, the peak performance protocol, right? Excuse me. One of the things that I didn't mention earlier about the peak performance protocol, about taking haritaki, kadukai podi, or the dried fruit from the Terminalia shabula plant, is that it cleanses the pineal gland. It actually cleanses the brain. It cleanses the digestive system, cleanses your blood, takes up toxins, but it also crosses the blood-brain barrier and it cleanses the brain, and especially the pineal gland. So when you're taking haritaki, expect to have very lucid and clear dreams. And especially when you take haritaki in combination with ormus, with monatomic gold. It's a very good combination to take. for the Peak Performance Protocol. So, take care of your body, take care of your diet, fast, detox, sauna, steam. Get the toxins out, get the heavy metal toxins out. Take baths in bentonite clay. There's also edible or food grade bentonite clay that you can drink. It'll draw out, it has a negative magnetic charge, so it draws out heavy metal toxins that might be in your blood or in your digestive system, and helps you to excrete them. Get rid of the metals, chemtrails. You know, we already know about the chemtrails, so I don't want to get a flag on my channel. But get the heavy metals out, get the other toxins out. Take baths in bentonite clay. Take ormus, monatomic gold, and haritaki. Cleanse the pineal gland and open the third eye. Do meditation. If you have access to neural feedback, EEG biofeedback, by all means do it. And go on to the advanced levels of binaural beats, right? I hope the YouTube subtitles are spelling binaural beats correctly. And then, you know, practice going into the different levels of focus. You will find that you have a lot more control over your mind, your memories, your consciousness, your own human intelligence, your emotional state, your capacity to perform difficult tasks, to stay awake, to do things without fatigue. It's gonna broaden your cognitive horizons, believe me. And what I'm hoping for in this is, as we collectively practice these things, that we can maybe conduct a revolution of spirit, and we can do what is called patterning. We can pattern a peaceful world into our realm without, without having to worry about any more stressful means of accomplishing this. All right. Shout out to my kids, Yvonne, Katie, and Kai Kai. Kai Kai, man, is right across the street at Upland High School. He'll be getting out of school soon. Oh, man. It's almost 3 o'clock. He'll be getting out of school very soon. Oh, I love it. I love it when it all works out. He can meet me here. Maybe I can pull him in the pool, right? Get him to do some laps. All right. Well, I do believe that was my 30. That was my 30 laps for today. But since I'm so close to my son getting out of school, maybe I'll just push out another series, about 6 more laps. About 6 more laps. What could it hurt, right? Yes. Again, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button. We got to affect the algorithm, right? And, you know, share and all of that, comment. I appreciate all of the above. Straighten up my camera angle a little bit. All right, 2 more laps and then I'm done. I gotta text Kai and tell him to meet me in the gym. I think I will have him jump in the pool and do a few laps. Now, I hope that watching me swim for an hour inspires you to want to do something for your body, right? Take time out to take care of yourself. That's basically the bottom line, right? Don't let your meat loaf. Take care of your muscles and they'll take care of you. Especially the heart muscles. Cardio is good for oxygenizing the brain. And I get my most creative ideas when I'm working out, especially when I'm swimming. So, although I'd love to have you watch me swim longer, it's 3:10, my son gets out of school in 20 minutes. So I want you guys to stay kind. As you know, kind is not only the new sexy, kind is the only sexy. I want you to stay blessed, and I want you to stay healthy. I'm going to go live tonight. We're going to talk about all of those mystical things such as binaural beats, the gateway experience, radionics, psionics, the Hieronymus machine, the wishing machine, and all of this interesting stuff. So stay tuned. Peace.